The people of Southern Africa's oil-rich country, Angola, are casting their ballots today to elect a new president. Poverty, inflation and corruption are amongst the main issues in what is looking to be one of the most competitive elections in the country's history. Incumbent MPLA leader João Lourenço is facing off with the opposition UNITA leader Adalberto Costa Jr. at the ballot box. The ruling party is at the helm for some 5 decades. Here in South Africa, a number of Angolan nationals will be casting their votes at their embassy in Pretoria. Let's take you live now to our colleague Kailihle Kumalo. Kailihle, what are the Angolans who live in South Africa saying about voting today? It looks like we're not able to connect with Kaya at this moment, but we'll continue to make that effort for this historic poll that starts today in Angola. And of course, SABC will bring you some events coming out of that process and try to keep up with those events. And let me just try and see again if Kaya is able to join us this time around. Kaya, are you able to hear Johannesburg? Seemingly not. All right, Kaya, very good morning to you. Have the voters come through already?
Well, that's right. Well, of course, we're just coming to live here from the Angolan embassy in Pretoria. For the very first time, the diaspora vote will be given an opportunity to cast their vote away from home. So, Desiree, I want to just give you a sense of what is currently happening now. So, this is one of the polling stations, of course, located here in South Africa. In total, they have about 3. So this is the Angolan embassy. You can see that looks like a young voter. You know, they're really having such a very good time. And really, as they are exercising their democracy, I'm going to try and speak to one of the young voters. So, ma'am, you just had your very first opportunity where you voted and away from home. How are you feeling at this point?
Well, I'm really excited. The fact that I got to vote out of Angola and it's my first time, I would like to personally thank our government that they gave us the opportunity to vote externally. And I'm really, really happy and excited that I voted for the first time.
What do you say to other young people? You know, the issue of the voter apathy is always a good concern for the authorities. What would you say to anyone who's young and eligible so that they exercise their democratic right?
I would say if you have the opportunity to vote, go register and vote. Okay, for the next time, because now you can't. But next time, register and vote. Because as young people, we have to vote in order for our country to actually become what we want. Because we choose our president, not anyone else. So take that opportunity and vote for your president. Thank you.
All right. And maybe just before I let you go, your expectations. Obviously, always vote with a certain expectation in mind. There are things that you want as a young person. Do you think you'll get all those things once you've voted?
I think if you choose the right president for yourself, they will do their best to create jobs, to create better opportunities for us as young people. So I personally can't say much about if they're going to do what they say they're going to do from their whole speech and everything. But I just hope that they actually keep up to everything they've told us and everything they've been saying that they're going to do in the future. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. So, Desiree, this is one of the young people, of course, voting. So I do believe that when you look at the number of eligible Angolans to vote in Pretoria alone, you're looking at about 146. Then you do have the consulate in Johannesburg as well. That's about 400 or so. But also in Cape Town as well, the consulate, it's about 800 or so. So this particular polling station will be opened all the way until, of course, 4 p.m. So they are really encouraging people to come through in their numbers. And of course, it's quite a very significant moment for Angola, one of the critical nations in the African continent.
Kaya, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to speak to the embassy just in terms of the people who have registered to come and vote there. Do you have an indication of how many have come through so far? Right, it seems like we lost Kaya there. We'll continue to try and reconnect with him.